Hey guys, Carrie Stiffy here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the deluxe Ginga Spark from Ultraman Ginga. This is the device used by Ultraman Ginga's human host to transform using Spark dolls. And the set just includes the Ginga Spark itself. So this is my first Ultraman review, and while I've known about the series for years, I just recently became a fan. And so from here on in you'll be seeing Ultraman reviews from me, along with Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. So let's take a look. The Ginga Spark is this dagger-like device that's primarily silver, with some gray and gold. Taking a closer look, you can see that it has this very nice shine to it. And a lot of the mold and details are outlined with paint, or highlighted with paint. You've got these lines running through it. These gold parts as well as these inner parts. Then there's this crystal part right here, which will come into play. You've got these 2 points jutting out, which are actually for a mode change function. Trigger right here. Speaker down here, which is in Ultraman Ginga's symbol, which is a symbol you'll be seeing a lot. Then on the back, you've got the copyright information and the on-off switch. And this thing actually takes 3 batteries, 2 go in the back, 1 goes in the front. So start off, swinging on, you'll get a confirmation sound, and this crystal will start to glow and it'll go through 7 LED colors. As you can see. And you'll keep doing that for a while. So start getting to the play functions, you pull a trigger. And you'll get the standby sound. And from there, pulling the trigger will give you 2 attack sounds that will play at random. And that's all it can do on its own in this mode. So then, you can switch modes by pulling these 2 parts inward, which will open up these 2 flaps. And this will reset these sounds, and start the cycle over again. Now pulling the trigger will get you your transformation sound. Then after that, it'll stick to the blue light, though it does look kind of purple on camera. Pulling the trigger again will repeat that sound. And that's all it can do on its own. What this thing is meant to do is interact with 2 figure series. The Ultra Hero 500 series and the Ultra Monster 500 series. Both are named this way because their base retail price in Japan is 500 yen. So what these are a subline for the Ultra Hero series, which are these figures made out of rubbery plastic with limited articulation, which are also known as soft vinyl figures, and they're a staple of Mei Tokusatsu series, including Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and Ultraman. So for the Ultra Hero series, you've got your Ultraman and Ultraman-like allies. And so the one I pulled out here is the title character, Ultraman Ginga. As you can see, the figure itself is made out of red plastic, with a lot of metallic paint on it, mostly in silver and light blue. And it's all well applied. There is some missing paint details on the back, but that's to be expected. You also see that all the details are well sculpted and stand out a lot. So when I say limited articulation, what I mean is that these typically just have rotation of the arms and rotation at the waist. And on the bottom of their feet is this little sticker, which is called the live sign. This is what the Ginga Spark reads. And this is how you unlock most of the sounds. Then you have the Ultra Monster series, which features many of Ultraman's enemies. Or rather, enemies of the various Ultraman. Example here is Black King. So you can see again, it uses just a simple plastic color for most of the body, with some parts painted out. And so for these, you still got the arm rotation. But in this case, the other point of articulation is the tail right here. And these also have live signs, though for them they're mostly yellow as opposed to mostly red on the Ultra Heroes. So I have 5 of each to show as examples, and we'll be starting off with the Ultra Monsters. So, first we'll turn it on, and we'll get back to this. So the monsters I have for examples are Black King, Thunder Durambia, Ultraman, King Pandon, and Dragon. And these are all Spark dolls used by the protagonist in Ultraman Ginga. And as you just heard, after a while, if you just let it kind of go through the lights without doing anything, it'll go into sleep mode. So starting up the rear again, just take the Spark doll, line up with the tip of the Ginga Spark, and then it'll read the live sign. Then pull the trigger, and you get that monster's cry. Pulling the trigger again, you'll get the cry again. Next, Thunder Durambia, and don't mind this, sometimes these faders have little bends to them that mean they don't stand up so well. Now that is actually the generic sound, as not all of these faders have special sounds or cries. Next is Ultraman. Then King Pandon. And finally, Dragon. And again, for any of these, pulling trigger again, you will get that cry. Setting these aside, we move to the Ultra 500 series. And for this I have Ultraman Ginga, Ultraman, Ultra 7, Ultraman Taro, and Ultraman Tiga. And for these, we're going to switch it to the other mode. Now, one thing about this is that the first mode is called Shokan mode, which means summon, and the second is Henshin mode, or transform, though both are used for transforming. So first we can switch modes. Read the live sign. And using the Ginga Spark title, we can get the proper transformation for Ultraman Ginga. Then, with this still blinking, we can do more UltraLives. Next is Ultra 7. Then Ultraman Taro. And last but not least, Ultraman Tiga. Now, also of note is that if you read a Spark Doll, and then let the echo go on, it'll automatically go into sleep mode. But then you can turn it back on and do that again. And as you'll see, the face here on the inside is actually Ultraman Ginga's face. Now, of note is that most Ultra Hero figures can be read in both modes. However, Ultra Monsters can only be read in Shokan mode, as I'll demonstrate here. And Ultraman Ginga can only be read in Henshin mode. And so this is compatible with any of the Ultra Hero or Ultra Monster 500 series, and so far there are quite a lot of them. And so to end this off, I'll bring in the various Ultra Monsters and Heroes. just like so. So overall, the Ginga Spark is actually a pretty good toy. The thing is that this is the Ultraman series attempt at doing something like the Decade driver from Max Rider Decade, or the mobiles from Kaizoku Sentai Go Kaiger. The only thing is that this is a case where, if you want to get any real playability out of this, you really have to, buy some of these figures, just because it has very limited functions on its own. The good thing is that, like I said, the base price for these is 500 yen each, so that's about $5 a piece. So these are actually fairly easy to buy in bulk. You can buy multiple at a time and build up your collection. The other thing is that these are a little bit smaller than regular Ultra Hero series figures, so that makes them easy to store. The other thing is that since they have this soft rubbery plastic, you don't have to worry about them, breaking. As for these, while they do have joints that can pop off, you can just pop them back into the sockets. And what is nice, even more so, is that for each one of these, with the exception of the ones that make the generic sound, you do get their proper transformation sound or cry from the series they appeared in. So, not only are you getting these really detailed figures, you're also getting accurate sounds for them. And the 7-color LED is very bright and very pretty, and it does help with the appeal of the toy. So, overall, this is definitely a toy I can recommend if you're a fan of Ultraman Ginga, but I only recommend buying it if you also plan to get at least a few Ultra Hero or Ultra Monster 500 series figures along with it. So, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and check out my channel for more videos. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.